Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Maya, and my kings, I'm speaking to you right now, so please listen to me because, I talk a lot about semen retention. We all know this by now. And I talk about it really with the pure intent to empower you guys through the permission slip of what semen retention really is and the energetics behind holding in your life force energy. Now, this is not something I really do think is, a long-term thing. Because listen, we're human beings. We want to be in a relationship at some point. We want to experience that ecstasy of sex with a partner. And, semen retention is preparing you guys energetically to feel empowered without feeling the disempowerment afterwards when you participate in unnecessary sex or unnecessary sites, Instagram, porn sites, that diminish your life force energy because it's an exchange. If we are doing it from unhealthy energetics, because you are actually giving away that high vibration when you do reach that orgasm to something that is not signifying what you are even wanting. I am going to be talking today, specifically in today's video, when you do find yourself relapsing on semen retention and using the relapse on semen retention for your betterment and not for your detriment. I see a lot of men, comment, I relapsed after like a month and I don't feel good. I'm starting over. You're not starting over. You're continuing. You're not starting from day one. You're just moving forward. And I really do. I want to motivate you guys with pure love and excitement for you just participating in this in general. Because not a lot of men would even want to or won't even acknowledge the power behind life force energy. So you guys seeing that and seeing past maybe your own disempowerment. But listen, the thing about disempowerment, you actually have to be powerful to even experience disempowerment by choice. So the choices that you choose, the sites you participate in, the women you interact with, if it's not coming from love, we all know the equation. You won't feel loved afterwards. You'll feel short-term pleasures for long-term avoidance. Ooh, long-term avoidance. So when you do relapse, when you do pull your thing or you put your thing in something, that's okay. Let's not beat up on ourselves even more, because I know whatever is coming to the surface after you participate in that is just guidance. And you have to be aware of the guidance. You can't push away your emotions after what you experience. Maybe it is unworthiness because you know that you're worthy of experiencing a high energetic after you participate in whatever you choose to participate in, whether it be, semen retention, sexual energy. So if you're experiencing not the highest of highs afterwards, that's just guidance for you to be aware of. But a lot of people actually identify to that lower vibration, which keeps them still in a low vibrational state. And that is not the purpose of semen retention. Semen retention is, like I said, the permission slip, the vehicle to get you from point A to point B. Okay? And maybe going back to old patterns, you gotta view it as you chose that, because when you choose it, you own it. Because you have to own something first for you to move into another identity, another choice. You have to own it. If you don't own it, it's just in your vicinity, waiting for you to say, I acknowledge you. I choose you for a second, okay? I see you. But now that I see you, I can transmute you. Okay? Because listen, you guys, I love talking about life force. I love talking about semen retention. I love talking about just sexual energy to bring sacredness back into that energetic. because it deserves it, because you deserve it, because you are sacred. You are not someone's masturbation toy or like whatever. People use people just for like masturbation toys. Human beings as masturbation toys. They don't actually get to see or experience the soul energetics behind that act. So if you aren't experiencing that ecstasy after the fact, it is because you are not intact in your soul, in your energetics. So let's not beat up on ourselves. Like I said, if you did the thing, you did the thing. Own it. Say right now, I did it. Okay, I did it. Am I proud of it? Why don't you start saying, yes, I am proud of it, because I acknowledge it, and I acknowledge the energetics behind how I felt after participating in it. So now I have greater awareness to why I am doing semen retention, of maybe who I am wanting to embody as a man. What I want to know inside of myself before I interact with another person. You are whole already. Do not get it twisted. You are not fragmented. You are not. But what you participate in can create the dissolution of fragments within your soul. Your soul can never fragment. It will always vibrate at a wholeness that you are deserving to embody and step into. But we don't embody our soul. We embody the parts that are just illusions that make them really real in our life experience, in our internal energetics. You don't have to. You can choose different. You can make whatever experience right now, whether it be through the semen retention thing or really anything. You get to choose how it serves you. If you choose for it not to serve you and you still play out a victim mentality, okay, accept it then. But don't get mad at yourself. You've already accepted that as your storyline. So awaken to what you are playing into, what you are buying into with the abundance of energy that is within you. You're giving it away maybe to unnecessary things. Is there void still within you that needs your attention and not your pleasure? We need to find pleasure in our discomfort. And that's a really hard thing to do as human beings, because when we get glimpses of something that are uncomfortable in our body, like our greatest fears of actually acknowledging maybe the belief system we've been carrying around that we're unworthy, and actually feeling that is the only way to remember your worthiness, because you are allowing yourself to be worthy enough to feel what you are not, Please be aware of what I just said. You are allowing yourself to be worthy enough to feel the unworthiness that you have imposed within your life, because you're powerful. No one else has actually made you a victim. The experience, sure, they can invoke victim mentality. They can invoke unworthiness. But you being aware of that, and you choosing different, and you allowing that emotion, that vibration to fully come online into your heart center, into your body, for it to then move, then it has moved. It won't be lingering. It only lingers because you avoid it. And when you avoid something, it's in the dark. Open your closet of skeletons. And when you do that, you get to remember that even the closet of skeletons was old life. That is no longer life unless you give it life, because you can give life to anything. So you participating in semen retention, you are giving back life to the life force that has been diminished by life-sucking things. This is really powerful, you guys. So please, semen retention, I think, is a great outlet for men. Just as celibacy, abstinence for women is powerful, because you are getting to know your own power in a way that is sacred to you and to only you. A lot of people have never experienced a full tank of energy ever before. Some people have died and they've never actually experienced a full tank of life force energy. And when you have a full tank of life force energy, you actually have greater compassion. You have greater love. You have greater connection. You have more to give to another person. So yeah, you're going to slip and fall. You might want to wank sometimes. You might want to participate in sex, and you may fall into sexual urges. And it's in that moment, you choose that, you have to own it. You have to own it that you did it. And you have to own the emotions that come after. Whether it be negative emotions, whether it be actually positive emotions, use it to see a reflection of yourself through that experience. If you're experiencing maybe a higher energetic state, maybe you've progressed within your semen retention journey. And you can see, wow, I actually don't feel unworthiness. Wow, I actually do have a lot of love for myself. I've been able to hold myself and catch myself even when I fall and not shame myself. For when I shame myself, I hold myself in the same patterning I want to get out of. You don't have to do that. You don't. Listen to me right now. I really do care about you guys. And I care about humanity. And I care about the sacredness that has been lost within you and I. And I know I can't see you guys right now, but I definitely do feel your guys' energy always around me when I come into these videos and I show up and I speak. It is your guys' energy that motivates me to continue to grow and to go further and further. And you guys have that same ability. You guys can find purpose in whatever it is that is in your life right now, to show up in service, whether it be for yourself first. And you actually have to show up in service for yourself first before you do another. Or it cannot be fully felt by another person because you haven't fully felt your own sovereignty. You have so much to give, but you are maybe giving yourself away to things that don't give you anything back in return. I see you guys for who you are. I see past these urges. I see past these lustful thoughts. I see the God within you. Even though I can't really see you right now, but I am connecting to you. Don't beat up on yourself, okay? Don't do it. Just move forward. Semen retention shouldn't be looked at as a long-term thing. It's something for you to regain that power, to regain that soul connection, to regain the healthy masculine energetics that are within your semen, within your life force energy. By maybe cultivating a healthier relationship to the way you view women. Through viewing women through the sacredness that is actually the lens that is allowing you to do that is through the life force energy that you are not giving away to diminishing a woman's sacredness by just seeing her as a piece of meat. We're all so much more than our skin. So much more. And you are so much more than these addictions. You are so much more than the lustful thoughts that keep you entrapped in a weakness that you don't belong. You reclaim, after this time of maybe slipping and falling, you reclaim the man you know to be. And you identify to him. You don't identify to the emotions that are coming up that just want your attention. Ooh, maybe you had to slip and fall. Maybe you had to relapse on this journey for you to further know the emotions that are still within you. Use it as an outlet to see it. Feel the emotions, own the emotions. So then you can choose different emotions to embody. You'll know when you get to a healthy energetic. You'll know sleeping around with people won't excite you. It won't. Sleeping around with people you don't actually love don't excite your soul. Your soul doesn't get excited by that. Your voids get excited by that because they get your attention through another person, but that's not empowering. That's disempowering. We have one job in this world, and it's to regain our center to the source within. And when we do that, we regain the remembrance of why we are here, the soul integrity aspect that a lot of human beings have lost. And it's not lost. People are just ignorant to looking for it. And it's really easy. It's in your heart. And it's not in your parts, so. But it's a byproduct. Once you gain access, you will feel it in your parts, in your heart, in your everything. You are everything. And I'm glad I get to remind you guys of that today. I appreciate you. I want better for you. I want love in your guys' life. I want you guys to attract that person that sees you past what you can just give to them, but what you guys can bring up for one another to enmesh you guys into a united purpose for two. You're not supposed to go through life alone, but the periods of isolation are just as important for you to further gain the connection that you must gain for you to offer to another person your own wholeness. So, I love you guys. I hope you guys liked today's video. I care about you. I support you, and keep going. Keep going and embody who you know to be. You have so much power in you that you actually get to choose disempowerment. So question why you're choosing disempowerment and regain that spark. Okay, my kings, I love you. And I hope you liked today's video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.